Welcome, Brochie.
Hi.
So happy to finally have you here.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
Okay, Brochie, let's get right into it. So you design based on personality. Can you walk us through like how you read a client and what's that process like?
I've always been able to just like meet someone and just right away tell the energy that they're giving off, the way they're dressed, and like what they would want their home to look like. It was never about me, it was always about them. Then I found something called designology, which is really your personality and how it translates into design, like through psychology. So it's legit.
It's so cool.
It's so cool. So I was mind blown, and that just put every single past client, all my interactions from the past 10 years to like such like, wow, this is what it is. And now it's just like 30 times clearer.
Right, it just gives you much more direction.
Yeah.
Were you always into psychology, like reading people? Like,
No, it was just something that like naturally came to me. I'm a very feeling person. Like people, there's six senses. Like some people have smell, some people, I mean, I have smell as well, but feeling is my sense. Like I can read your energy. Like sometimes, like I can read it so much, I like make believe I don't.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Do you read it so much that you embody it? Do you become it?
I could, but I train myself not to.
And are you an HSP?
Wait, define that.
A hypersensitive person?
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
sensitive feelings, it's sensitive sensory. It's different.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah, you could take a
more?
quiz on it. They have quizzes. I sent it to everyone when I was into it. And like basically if you rank like above like a 23, you're like crazy HSP. And like most of my friends got like a 10, 16, 12. Like it's like kind of like like if you would go to a room with like bright lights, like do you get a headache or like like all these kinds of things, like sensory things. And mine ranked 26.
Oh
like,
my God.
I'm like off the charts.
That's
It's
hilarious.
usually actors, designers, artists usually have this because it gives them this like out of body senses that they're able to embody something else, and they can pick up on tiniest nuances like they're sensing what other people don't even realize they're
Exactly.
sensing.
I'm curious what I would be.
I'm so curious what you would be.
Because like I have the lights off in my home. Like my husband
Yes.
comes home from work at night and he's
The
turning
lights
on the
are,
lights.
the house is dark.
I'm like,
no,
what are you doing?
No, I know.
It's already the night. Stop turning the lights on.
I know, it's so funny. I'm the same exact way. How do you balance honoring a client's essence while still challenging their comfort zone in design?
I love that. So a lot of time, first of all, a client needs trust with a designer. That's like the number one.
Right, it's a shidduch.
Yeah, you hired me. Now you have to like let go. I have your back. I'll do all the back and forth in my mind. Like you don't have to do that. That's what I'm there for. So I can see what their design style is, like literally to the T. They'll show me their inspo. And then I'm like, we could do it like this. And then I'll feel off of them. If they're like, no, and it's like the wrong direction, fine, no problem. I'm not going to make it about me. I'll push.
You'll push.
I'll definitely push and be like, what do you think about this? And then I'll see either like, oh yeah, I actually like it, or like, no, because it can always be elevated. At the end of the day, the client isn't a designer. They weren't surrounded by tons of inspiration. Like that's what we do all day, especially now that I've uncovered design styles and I gather
But I love
together.
that you're also very confident and you believe in your design and you're not looking at the client for approval, which is very cool. You're so like in your path, which is nice. And then the client is able to trust you because you give them that sense of confidence.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I really do try to embody that. And obviously, I give it off to the client. They can make iterations, be like, no, I like it like that, or I like it like that. But the clients that trust, those are the best designs that come out. It's that constant, like I've had clients are like, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? I lose it for myself, that love for it, because it's like, nervous. What are you doing? It's not even the nervous part. It's more like I lose my desire of like everything that I put into it. Like now it's your design, but you're messing it up.
Right. Right. What's one personality trait that's the hardest to design for, and how do you tackle it? I guess we're like going into.
Yeah. So The tried and true really gets to me. No, sorry. It's either the conscientious or the tried and true, depending on which one.
I hear
Okay.
that because they don't really like art. They're going with very structured based things.
Yeah, it's very hard for them to let go. It's very hard for them to like see and ease and flow. And it's like, but I need it to be. So it's like you have to tailor back and tailor back and like, okay.
Can you sense someone being tried and true or conscientious in the first meeting and say like, I just don't think we're a fit?
Yeah, I
Yeah?
could do that.
You do that?
I could do that. Not always do you see it right away.
What is conscientious and what is tried and true?
Okay, so let's like backtrack a little bit. There's 3 design personality traits, and that will define your design style. So the first one is introvert extrovert. This one I don't like to do like so like taken point of like, are you an introvert or an extrovert? Just like which category do you fall into more? Because everyone's like, oh, I'm an introvert, I'm an extrovert, whatever. It's like totally.
It got a little murky.
Exactly. The next one is, are you conscientious or easygoing? So conscientious people, they like have, it's more like the type A people. It's the computer brain, everything's organized, it's all that. The easygoing people are more of a flow. People think like the easygoing people can get their feet stepped on and it's like you don't really have it together. It's not true.
But it's funny because like people would say, I don't think so, but people would say that I'm type A, but I'm not conscientious.
Right. It's because you have the tried and true. That's what I always say about Maven. Getting to the last one, do you like tried and true or do you like to try new things? So even if you like to try new things, it's like up to a certain point. Like, yeah, we're good, but I need to know the next step. Like I need it to be.
Right.
Right? So that's the Maven, which is the difference between me and you. I'm a maestro, you're a Maven. I'm easygoing introvert and likes to try new things. You're easygoing introvert but likes tried and true.
Uh-huh.
So it's like I'm easygoing up to a certain point.
Right. I guess like I'm a maven in terms of like if you have to set it, but also I like other designs.
Yeah, you have a lot of influence from the Guardian
Right.
place type. Should we go through like each one a little
Yeah.
bit?
I think people would be very curious about that.
Okay, fine. So the first one is Maestro, like I just said, introvert, easygoing, likes to try new things. Second one is Maven, introvert, easygoing, likes tried and true. That's like Yali's house. It's just like really pretty. Your art is a great place to think of it. Beautiful things. You have a lot of other influence in it, but it's like encompassing.
It's
beautiful.
tried and true, meaning it's not so
not so
bizarre.
weird.
It's
Yeah.
not so weird and out of it.
Exactly.
And people have to like learn to wrap their head around it. You don't have to learn to wrap your head around it.
It's just like
You know you
point
like
blank,
it.
You like it. It's
Yeah.
pretty out there.
Yeah. Got
It's
it.
out there pretty.
Right.
The next one is investigator, which is introvert, conscientious, but likes to try new things. It's a very pretty design. It's very particular about finishes, about the way things meet each other, very simple, toned down, but there's a beauty to it. Light woods, everything's very light. And then the next one is Sage, which is introvert, conscientious, and likes tried and true. That one gets me the most. It's like the most straight and structured. Still using,
Is it like very traditional, would you say?
there's a lot of classic elements. I would put classic more than traditional. So it's like they take things that are traditional, but it's like very upscale. If you want to define it in a man, it's like the guy that always wears a suit no matter what. He's like very posh. He has his like luxury watch and he's tucked in, but it comes out into that type of design aesthetic. Then we have the extroverted category, which is if you want to start with Guardian, so you have the extrovert, conscientious, tried and true. That's like classical, and I think that you take a lot of inspiration from the Guardian, and it's a really nice design as well. So you're doing like you're adding a little bit more fun into it. It's not like so straight and traditional. And then we have adventure, which is conscientious extrovert but likes to try new things. So that's like really the pattern on pattern. I just like to say Anthropology has a lot of the things, like all those patterns with the wood. It's a really fun design. And then we have easygoing, extrovert and likes tried and true. That's dynamo. That's like take the maven and like put it like much more out there. It's like really like,
Yeah, it's extra, extra.
yeah,
It's,
like
yeah.
ruffles
More is more.
and all that. More is more, and tons of arches, like even more than the maven. Just like the more you have, the better. And then we have the last one, which is maverick, and that's easygoing, extrovert, and you like to try new things. So you can imagine that's just crazy on crazy on crazy, bright colors.
And you could design for that?
I've never had to.
It's not
I don't
so
find
common
it's
in
not
our world.
common. It's
No.
really, really not.
It's very out there and rare.
Yeah.
It's
So
like that crazy grandmother.
Exactly. But like even more so. It's like the iris apple.
Yes, I was thinking about
Yeah,
that. Or
we
like
don't-
someone else I just followed on Instagram who's like that. Like just like over the top. Like every part, everywhere,
Yeah,
everything.
so much of everything. We don't find that so much.
Right. So you're kind of like somewhere in the middle. Like you have the like it's the people on the on the outskirts that are not so much, and the middle is like
A lot
where
of
you
it.
find yourself.
Exactly.
Have you ever had a client, this is what I was just asking you, who clashed with yours and how your personality, and how do you handle it? If like, you're already in it, like it's not the initial meeting where you could be like, no, it's not going to work. Like you already are in it and you didn't realize, and then it's like really like,
I had a client that they really wanted that tried and true, and like every like type of design I was showing them that was a little out of the box, they were just like not getting it, and like no, and they were showing me like such like, like,
right, it's like
really
brings you
like
down.
what, but it happens to be I had already told them that like I can take you on for like a short amount of time because they officially were going like super fast. Any client that says it's a speedy thing, it's super quick, those are going to be the most dragged out clients. Like that's just something to know. But I was expecting my twins, so I said I have to stop. So that worked
That
out
was a
really
good
well.
segue for you.
And then I want to say the one time that I decided like, because what happened was throughout my journey, I really embodied designing for other people, and my page didn't reflect me. And I really wanted my like page to be like a portfolio of like designs that I loved, and I wasn't getting that because it was always about the other person. So I decided at one point, like I'm just gonna do it and like put myself more into it. I designed a piece of art that was gonna cover the TV, and she hated it. She was a maven. She's like, what is this? This looks like a piece of dirt, like from the ground. And I'm like, yeah, that's the point. Like cement, like from really like expensive artist.
Oh my gosh.
A different client ended up buying it off of her.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So like it worked out.
Okay.
But that just taught me.
Wow.
Like, yeah, go with the client, what they like.
Yeah. Design is often about beauty, but you go deeper. What do you think most people get wrong about what makes a home beautiful?
I think that people are afraid to really go into their design style. They really keep it safe. So the
Yes,
neutrals
yes,
and
yes.
the white walls, and as long as it's like, you know, what everybody else is doing, then I'll like it forever. I don't think that's true. I think you're just going to be bored forever. And
Exactly, you're going to be bored. And anyway, at a certain point, you're switching it anyhow.
Eventually,
Eventually,
can
we're
switch
switching.
something.
Right.
Yeah. So no, make it for you what you love. The things that
Right.
you're drawn to, it's for a reason.
Right, right. Like really what like people say like, oh, in a different life I would love, but like what does it have to be in a different life? Just do it now.
Yeah,
Like
just do it now.
That's how you could see what your truest
Yeah.
like inhibitions are, like your desires, your what you're going for. Like we're so brainwashed into thinking like we just have to be practical, thinking this way and like straight lines, gray, whatever, but like no, like where's your character? We're so not taught to think that way.
Exactly.
I think Chabad is very good at making people foster more of their creativity. But
think so.
really in the world, like we're taught to be so homogenous. You go to the same school, wear the same uniform. You know, tznius is all about being the same.
Right.
So where is the creativity and individuality?
I
And then
know.
you design your house and you're like, hey, wait, what's my friend doing? What is she going to think? What's my mother saying? What da, da, da. And it's like, no, what do you want?
Right. And before you know it, communities all look the exact same.
Yeah,
At
every
least
house we
allow,
see is the
yeah,
same.
but at least allow your house to show who you are. Like if you're not going to do it in dress, like at least let your wall
I know.
scream who you
And
are.
Brochie, people think they're like being so creative and like out of the box when they like make like one like cool bathroom. You know? And it's like,
Yeah, it's really sad.
and it's not even cool.
Exactly. It was
Like
like,
it still looks like it's like following a structural formula. Like you
right.
plugged into every spot what needed to be done. And I look at the bathroom and I'm like, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. Like,
Yeah.
what am I looking at?
Yeah. And also, like on Instagram, we have a curated feed. That's like seeps into like our psychology of like, oh, this is what I'm doing now.
Right.
But
Yeah.
really, that's not necessarily your direction. And it's okay to take trends and make it yours. I'm
Right.
all for that. Like, you think I don't love butter yellow now? I do.
Yeah.
You know, but
I
make
always
it.
loved butter yellow.
Yeah.
But like even the marble, right? We love marble. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. But like in small places here and there, like now I told you, like I feel
Yeah,
bad.
it's
Like
too much.
what are they
It's
gonna
too
do
much.
when they decide that that trend is done and like then all their now we're going to the opposite extreme where people are going and putting their personality on trend. There's a whole nother world where it's like stay safe, clean, and boring.
Exactly. You're right. Because now we're grandma
Right.
also
But
incorporating.
like, you know, you gotta like understand trend and also be yourself in it. It's like going back to like, who are you? What do you want? Not what does the trend want? Not what does my mother want? Not what does practicality want?
And not what
Like,
the algorithm is going to
right.
want.
Not what the, just what do you like? You know, like I just saw this whole entire house wrapped up in marble, and I was just like, what are they gonna do when the trend finishes?
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna like it anymore.
Yeah.
They're-
I mean, that was a lot of work.
That's a
I
lot of
was just
money.
like, wow.
Yeah.
That was a big space of marble.
Yeah, like just I don't know, like let's just think about what we want. It's so hard.
Yeah, it's hard, but once you get it, like you can't unsee
You're so free.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, that makes so much sense.
Right.
This is what I like.
Right, this is what I like. This is how I want to dress. This is how I want to like wear my jewelry. Like everything starts lining up.
Yeah.
Once you know.
I love it. It's like, you know, I really got into this because I liked so many different styles. I was able to design it because I like a variety of different styles. I'm like, when I design a new home for myself, what am I gonna choose next? Like,
I know,
what's
it's
it
so
gonna
hard.
be?
I know.
And this really honed in. I'm like, okay, as much as I love these other ones, this one's mine.
Right.
I
It
come
makes
back
you-
to soul for
right.
this one.
It like makes you like something that gets triggered inside. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's when I know it's a yes.
Yeah, it's
you know?
like I'm home.
Right.
This is it.
What role does intuition play in your design work?
Everything.
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 It's like
If I'm not, I have to be like in the mode of it, like all flowing. If it's not, then I need to like put it to the side and either sleep on it or come back to
and
a
then it
few
will
hours
just
later,
come
and
to
then
you.
it will come.
Yeah.
It's like
It has to work.
everything is intuition.
Totally.
Besides for the measurements, that like you have to
Yeah.
like sit down. No,
Yeah.
this has to work.
Right.
like
You can't
that.
feel that.
Yeah.
How do you refill your own creative well? What inspires you when you're the one creating the inspiration for others?
Okay, so let's go to the first question. I love going to see different design exhibits and different shows and all that stuff.
Yeah, you have to stay
You
alive with that.
You can't just do your day-to-day route of designing and going to the tile store because then you'll stay just
And
stagnant.
Instagram is not the inspo. Like it doesn't give you that.
It doesn't give you the same. So you can see, I mean, when I look at a picture on Instagram, like an image, I see every single detail that others don't see. Like I see how they connected the walls and everything, every single dot. But there's nothing like the tactile of going to a place and seeing it and being like, wow, this is something different. This is something unique. What did they do here? And it really opens your mind and broadens your horizons. And I don't think a lot of designers, especially in the Jewish world, do that much.
Right. Right. They're just focusing on like social media or whatever.
Yeah, and like keep going back to laser marble to do the tiles. Like that's not gonna, you can go there, sure, but that's not what's gonna give you the inspiration to make beautiful homes.
100%. And even like traveling probably gives you so much.
Traveling is amazing. Like I think the first time that it really opened my horizons was when I went to Barcelona and saw Gaudi's houses that he did. I was blown away. I'm like, this is design.
It's design.
Like,
It's art.
yeah, it was amazing. Like the architecture of back then, they really put in so much. You don't see it now because everything's about the cheapest that it can be. We don't even use those materials. Then it was a labor and a
It wasn't
labor
even
of
then
love.
that it was a labor because they were doing something that they wanted to be valuable. It was all they had.
Yeah, they
it was
didn't
the
have the
materials that they
resources of a
had.
piece
So
of
everything
sheetrock.
was more intensified and, took longer and more thorough. That's how they work. Now we have options. So everyone's like, okay, fine, let's just use plastic and whatever,
Exactly.
plywood, whatever. But yeah, there is something so valuable about the way they did it in the past.
Yeah.
How do you invite peace and beauty into a space while managing the mess and chaos of real life, especially with kids?
I love that question. So I have 8 children of my own. My babies are 20 months now, and they are such cute mess makers, but like literally, like all day. There's a pile on the table, and it's on the floor within seconds.
I saw a reel the other day, and it was like this baby, like all over, and it's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You know
Yeah.
that reel? Oh my god,
Oh
it's like
my God.
literally like our life, like
Yeah.
every second.
Every second. And I want to say design your home beautifully. Don't buy something that's going to break on your coffee table, that's going to be shattered in a minute, right? But don't not design your home, especially the walls and especially the sofas and the coffee table and the accent pieces, because my kids might ruin it. You can get a cleaner after a year when it's filthy. You can get it cleaned down. Don't let the day-to-day bog you down. Your lady, if you have a cleaning lady, she'll clean it for you and then it'll get dirty again and she'll clean it again. But don't not have the beautiful space because, oh, I have kids, now is not the right time. Guess what? When you're a grandmother, you'll have your grandkids and they'll also mess it up.
Right, life is life. Like we
Life
have
is
to
life.
live
Yeah.
within the life.
Yeah. You don't have to have a museum for a home.
And now, like, how do you deal? Like, I'm so curious. Like, how do you work with your kids? Like, what's your actual schedule like?
Okay, so all my kids are in school till 3 o'clock. So I have the morning till 3. Then I have them, and sometimes it's like answering messages I can do from my phone while I'm up, like while I'm home with them, right? And then once they go to bed, that's when I do a little bit more work. But it's really the 9 to 3 is most of it, and it's also giving over work to other people. Like you
Right.
can't do it all because that's not sustainable.
Right. That's so smart that you already know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't for a long time.
Yeah.
It was like, what do you mean? I'll just do it and do it. No,
'Cause
you can't grow that way.
No, but there is something like I heard once, it said like in the beginning you have more time and then as you go on you can start having more money. So you're trading one for the other. So if you have
Exactly.
time, you'll just do it.
Right.
And then if you have a little more money, then you can also
Right.
trade that for more time.
I love that. That's so true.
Yeah. But the thing is not to get stuck once you start going to the next level where it's like, yeah, I have more money now, but I want to keep it because I made it. And like, why do I have to pay someone else? It's so not worth it. I've been doing it myself. Why can't I continue doing it myself? Because you're not going to grow and it's not sustainable.
Right. And you're also giving other people a better product by giving the jobs that you're not the best at to someone else.
Not only that, not only giving the jobs over that you're not good at, it's even the client wants attention.
Right.
That's what we want. And if the designer is not going to be available for me when I want, because I'm choosing to hire you as a service-based business, so that means you need to provide the service. And if you're not going to give me the service that I want when I want it, which is essentially what service is, then you're missing the forest for the trees.
Right.
And like I feel like some designers are micromanaging and they don't want to hire because then it takes away from essentially their touch or whatever. But then clients get frustrated because they're not being answered to. If I'm in the tile store, if I'm in the carpet store, I need an answer. And it's not me being selfish or whatever it is, like, I don't know what the word is. I forgot. I'm having a brain fart. But like,
Needy.
No, demanding,
Oh,
right?
demanding, yeah.
Yeah. A client, when I'm working with you within the time frame of me hiring you, I'm going to be demanding. That's my job. Like,
Right.
That's what a client is. If I can't call you, who should I call? If my child is sick in the middle of the night and I can't call my doctor, which did happen once, my child was sick and I posted on Facebook, it was a long time ago, and I'm like, anyone could help me? And they're like, why don't you call your doctor? And I was like, I don't know, I just don't feel like I could call in the middle of the night. So someone's like, if you have a doctor you feel like you can't call, then they're not a good doctor. Like, if,
So true.
you know, like if I'm using you, if I hire you, then you need to be available for me within the time that I'm hiring you, right?
Right.
It's not me, client being demanding. And I think that some designers don't want to hire because they're nervous, whatever. They can't, they want to like be on top of every single detail, but then the client gets frustrated.
Right.
You know?
Also choose what you're hiring out for.
Right.
Like if you feel like they're not going to get your vision, because I did once hire someone to help me source, right? Source the lighting, source all different things. They were not getting the vision. And that was just
No, then you can't, because that's going to ruin your brand.
Exactly.
So it's hard to hire.
It is hard to hire.
Hard to hire, 100%.
It is.
And we don't, and the client, I'm talking as a client, we don't want to speak to anyone else but you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, sometimes the truth is, I wouldn't mind just getting an answer. If I'm in the store, I need an answer. I don't care who it is. Someone has to answer me. You know? If someone wants to get in touch with you and it doesn't matter. I think that at the end of the day, the client just wants to be responded to. Do I want to speak to you most of the time? Yes. But if you're not available, give me someone else. I can't not be responded to for 5 hours.
Right.
You know, within this, it's a time sensitive project.
Right.
So every minute that you're dealing with it counts.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think that there's different things. Like if you're in the, first of all, it would be the responsibility of the client to say the day before, hey, I'll be going shopping on my own. I want, right? Usually it's a collaboration between the designer and you're doing it together. But if for some reason they're going on their own, they want answers, let the designer know before so that they can make sure they'll be able to answer, because sometimes they are somewhere else with a different client.
Right. Yeah, I think the real good designers are the ones who have the balance between the creativity and the artisticness, which you do so well, and making every client feel like they're your only client.
Yes. Yes. Sometimes my clients like really think they're my only client. And I'm like,
such a skill. It's such a skill.
Like, okay, you really think I have no other client right now? Okay, great.
Yeah, then you won. Then A+. Like,
yeah, I was like, oh, I'll be having another a meeting. I can't do tomorrow. I'm with another client. She's like, oh, you have more clients right now? Like, yeah.
That's so funny. Okay, Brochie, wallpaper or paint?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I like both so much. It depends on the space and what the vibe is.
Right.
They're both so good.
Paint could also be really good.
Paint could be beautiful. Please like do the same thing for your base moldings, your crown moldings, all the same color. Ceiling is optional. That depends if you want to drench it all. Like don't do the white and then blue and then white to the crown. It doesn't work anymore. But paint is a very clean look as well. It has its place.
I hear you. What's your dream client that you haven't done yet?
A maestro. My own place type I have never done.
Oh, wow.
I don't understand it. It's so fascinating.
Oh, wow.
I've done lots of guardians, lots of mavens, adventurers. Never did a sage. Investigators, a lot of investigators. I've never done a maestro, my own design style.
Where does like that bohemian chic, like anthropology, like where does that fall under?
Adventure.
Adventure?
Yeah, I've done quite a few adventurers.
Yeah.
They're fun.
They are fun. What's one thing you wish every woman would know about creating a beautiful home? I think you said this already, where they should invest in pieces.
In pieces that speak to them. And don't be afraid to spend, you know what, you don't even have to spend a crazy amount. But if you see something that just like calls to you, don't be afraid to buy it and you'll find the place to put it.
I'm so curious about your birth chart now that we're talking about this. Like, because you're saying you're so into personalities and like you have intuition. Like, I'm so curious what your birth chart is.
I put it on ChatGPT.
Do you have your time?
Yeah.
ChatGPT is wrong.
It's wrong?
It's so wrong. It's wronger than wrong.
Okay, fine.
No, it's not accurate. Do you have your time? Do you know when you were born?
Yeah. I need to like look it up, but I know it. I think it's 8:34 a.m.
Where were you born, in Brooklyn?
in Brooklyn.
Could I do it?
Please.
Is it like 8:30ish, like around then? Wait, Brochie, you're March?
Yeah. March 21st, 1991.
AM or PM?
AM. I believe it's 8:34.
Do you know it was around 8:30? It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be exact.
I think it's 8:34 a.m. Let's do that.
Yeah, so it's just like, you're probably right. Okay, let's see.
March 21st, 1991.
Oh my God, we're both Taurus rising. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, I don't know it.
Okay.
1 second, there was Pisces in it. There was Pisces.
Your sun is in Aries,
Yeah.
but you're on the cusp of Pisces. So, because you're the 21st, Pisces ends on the 20th or the 19th. So you have like some of that energy in you. But wait, your moon is in Gemini, which is very cool. That means that you're like gonna feel in like all different ideas, and you're like, you have that like adventure part of you, not adventure in your term.
Yeah.
Adventure meaning like you're open-minded and you're able to think about a lot of things. You're not someone that's going to be like closed and very like fixed. You're not fixed. You're more open. And what you said, like easygoing. You have some like heavy Venus. So Venus planet is all about beauty and like creativity, art, design, all this kinds of stuff, and it's heavy in your chart. Your Venus is in Taurus, and your rising is Taurus. So Taurus, the sign Taurus is ruled by Venus. So anything that where your rising sign is, that planet is going to make your whole chart it's going to play a very big role in your chart.
So what does Taurus
Venus
mean?
Taurus, your rising sign is Taurus. So you come across as a Taurus, which is so funny and makes so much sense. You come across as someone very grounded, very calm. Like apparently like we have the same one, so it's very funny.
That's so interesting.
Very
which
like,
is maybe why we connect on a deeper level.
Yeah. Very just like peaceful, normal, and there's like a sense of like aesthetics that we really appreciate. And it's gonna always come at you. Always look put together and pretty, and you value aesthetics a lot, and like you will do anything in your life to minimize chaos. Always.
Yeah. Like we're packing up to go somewhere. My husband is amazing, but like under pressure, he's like, I'm like, relax.
Right, just
Please.
calm down.
It's not a big deal.
Exactly.
I do it, so I do not work in chaos. Like I'll bring it all to the car. It's not a big deal.
Exactly. It's so funny. I come into the gallery and like they're freaking out. I'm like, guys, everything's gonna be fine. Like it's just a product. Like we're not doing like we're not surgeons.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, I'm the boss. Like why am I calming them down? Like they should calm me down. But like I just like it's just not worth it. Like we don't need to be like,
why are we hyperventilating? Like even back to like a client is like going crazy. Relax. Or like I tell myself, I don't need to take in her energy because she's going crazy. It's not the end of the world.
Exactly. Right. I know. So yeah, I guess you also pick up on people's energy so much because you're trying to always make sure that it's calm and peaceful. So you have to feel the other person and kind of be vigilant to know how to play it so that you're good.
Yeah, I think there's also one other thing, which is in human design, there's a feeling person and a not feeling person. So I'm a not feeling person. That just means you wake up every morning the same way. There's no like ups and downs.
Me too.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's very stable.
Very stable.
Very grounded.
No, like, I'm in a bad mood today. Like,
No.
how are you in a bad mood? You woke up this
so
morning. But that's
funny.
a feeling person, right?
It's so funny. Me too.
Yeah.
I wake up the same every day. It's not like a problem.
Yeah.
Like, it's usually good until it's like really bad. It's good.
Right. And then, but we pick up on feeling people. The not feelers pick up the energy of feeling people.
Because you're saying feeling people are so in their energy, so they're just doing them.
Exactly.
And the not feelers.
And we don't really have that. So like when you come in or someone comes in,
I'll
they're
become
like,
that.
You become that
I'll become that.
amplified.
I will.
10 times.
Yeah, all of a sudden I'm in a bad mood when someone around me is in a bad mood. I'm like, what's going on?
What? That's not the energy I need right now. Like, and this isn't mine. It doesn't belong to me.
It's not mine.
So keep it to yourself.
Right. I want to give it back.
Yeah.
Totally. Or it's like I'm holding it because I really want to make it better for them. And it might also be selfish.
Right.
I want to make it better so that I feel good. Because I don't like how you're feeling. It's annoying me. It's bothering me. It's making me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I want to change it and help you. And I had to learn that I was doing this. And I had to learn that I can't help you. I really can't unless you want to help you. So I just have to give it back to you.
Right.
And that's fine.
And it was a learning process. Like, before I got married, like just like holding, like if my friend is upset and like she's in a bad mood and I feel like, how do I help her, right? Like I just want you to be happy because like that tense energy of like she's so, but like no, like
Right.
you learn to like this isn't yours and it's not yours to fix.
Totally. Also, okay, so Mars and Gemini. So Mars is how we take action. So you have some Gemini heavy placements here. So it's also like you're go with the flow, like you're chill. You're like, okay, yeah, sure.
Which
like
is the easy
yeah,
one versus
it's very
the
easy. It's
conscientious.
true. Like you're like, oh, sure, you want to do a podcast? Great, I'm available. Like it's not
Yeah.
like I'll check my schedule 100 times, call my assistant. Like
It's all in my brain. It's
yeah,
like,
you're like,
okay,
oh yeah, let's do
I
it.
don't have
Sure.
anyone booked yet for Wednesday. Okay, no
Yeah,
problem.
right. It's great. And then there's a lot here. Jupiter in Leo in your fourth house. So Jupiter is like where you find your luck and success, and it's in Leo, which is interesting. I don't really know what that means. I have to like read it in depth. The fourth house energy is all about family, home.
Oh, that's so interesting.
It's very interesting.
So ChatGPT gave me a whole rundown, but it's incorrect. You're
Super
saying.
incorrect.
Okay. fine.
Unless you put this into Chat, meaning if you say to
No,
ChatGPT,
no.
put Jupiter, Leo, fourth house, tell me about it. And then I could give you this and then you can like expand on
would
it later.
love to look
And
at
then,
it.
yeah, then it's accurate. And then I just want to see something else here. So okay, very cool, which I have also, your midheaven, which is kind of like your career face to the world, is an Aquarius. Aquarius is like the rebellious energy. It's the innovator. It's the inventor. It's the person that's a little bit forward thinking. And so that's why you understand and appreciate ideas that are unconventional and out there. And
interesting.
yeah, and you're kind of supposed to, that's why you like pushing your clients over a little bit the edge, because you're supposed to give them that nudge of like, let's be a little bit more like edgy.
Different and daring.
Different, yeah. Be a little more unique. Go into yourself, which is very cool. You get to teach people how to tap into themselves.
I love that.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, North Node and South Node, this you're going to have to play with because I don't have time right now, but your North Node is in Capricorn. So the North Node is kind of like where your soul is headed to in this lifetime. South Node is where you're coming from. So you're coming from Cancer energy, which is all about feeling and like being in that feeling. You're heading towards Capricorn, which is more about like structure, hard work,
No way.
doing things, yeah, getting it done, which is very interesting in your ninth house. Ninth house is Sagittarius. So I don't know, there's something like
What does Sagittarius mean?
Sagittarius is the planet of, also it's Uranus energy. It's the similar energy to Aquarius, but it's different. It's more free-flowing and spirituality.
Which is why I love that.
Yeah.
I am obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Like on a mission to figure out the difference of like what all these Kabbalah people are saying and how it's really truth in a Torah perspective. Like
Right.
what we believe in and like what's truth and what's like, did they divert it to make it their own?
They
for the
divert
world?
it, but also a lot of it,
A lot of it's true.
it's true, and it's all based on Kabbalah. Chabad, the whole, what's it called?
The whole Tanya.
Tanya it's Chabad. It's
all
Kabbalah.
It's all Kabbalah. So
Yeah.
I've been just like
Like
reading
people
on
who
Shabbos
learn
with
Tanya and I learn Kabbalah, we're saying the same thing.
It's the same thing. What Tanya does differently is connecting it to Hashem and the Torah. What the Kabbalah gurus are doing, connecting it to business and how to manifest money and all that stuff.
Also, Kabbalah, you're talking about like the not religious Kabbalah, but the not religious Kabbalah are connecting it to the universe.
Right.
And I kind of like, honestly, when people don't use the word God, because the word God and the name God got so misconstrued in people's minds. We think it's a person, we think it's a king. It's not. It's the whole
it's
world.
energy,
It's
and it's
energy. It's the
everything.
world.
Yeah.
Hashem,
We don't
the
know
name.
what it is.
Hashem
Yeah.
means the name, the source.
Right.
So the source could be the universe, the world, the galaxies. It's all of it. That's what the source is. So I think that I kind of like hearing those kinds of people talk because
I like it too.
It connects me back to. It gives me this good feeling of like, wow, like we're so protected. We're so, and
Yeah.
Hashem, when I hear Hashem, it doesn't make me feel protected. It makes me feel like there's a man in the sky who's not watching me. He's
just there.
He's a person. He's a thing. He's fine. God feels finite a little bit because it's like, wait, where is this person in the sky? And
Right.
how is he big enough to watch everyone? But when it's
Right.
the whole world, then of course we're in it. you know,
Yeah.
and we are the world. So it just makes so much more sense.
I hear that. They definitely bring it down to more tactile. Like I was like, wow, like why couldn't we be taught it in such a tangible way? Like we went through learning all the concepts, but as up there, like
Yeah.
not in our life.
Right.
Like,
And it's right here.
and it's right here.
It's right here.
And then when you go back to it, you're like, that's what they've been saying all along, but we just didn't get it. It was kind of like science that we didn't get, but like we studied it for the test.
Right. And we're all saying, training our kids from so young to be like, Hashem doesn't want, Hashem this, that. Like, what are we talking about?
I know.
Like,
so messed up.
So
if
messed
you like
up.
catch yourself sometimes saying something, you're like, wait, what is this?
Right.
It doesn't
Like,
even make sense.
Most
but
of
really,
the things,
it's
like,
so,
Hashem doesn't care. Like,
yeah. But like it's rooted in like such truth, but it just got translated into such fluff.
it became like, I don't know, we're missing it.
Yeah, we're missing the point. But like if you learn it and then like reapply it there and you're like, that was the truth all along.
It's too
We just didn't
robotic
get
now.
it.
That's what it is. Everyone's very robotic.
Yeah.
And we're not really feeling the feelings.
But I think we're getting back to feeling it.
Right.
No?
Right.
Like it took a lot of years.
Yeah, people
but
are waking up.
People are really waking up. Like if you look around you, like people are really like.
Yeah, and also the whole other movement, the Breslov. And
So I'm not following that.
so
what is it?
it's what's it called? What's
Rabbi Nachman.
Yeah, Rabbi Nachman. So Rabbi Nachman, that whole movement, I think when he was starting out or something, I don't know who, but basically my great-great-grandfather, he was raising money to build the shul, the Breslov shul in Yerushalayim, and they didn't have any money and no one had money. It was like during the Holocaust time, and they were raising like crazy money, and people were telling my grandfather, like, why are you like killing yourself for this? And he said, one day everyone's going to be learning Rabbi Nachman's Torah. And it's what's happening now. It's because people are waking up, like Chabad, all the stuff. Like they just want to connect on a deeper level, which Kabbalah, which is what Kabbalah is, essentially.
Yeah.
It's just the truth.
Yeah, I think one thing, and you can cut this out if it's like, just not for the podcast, but I think what gets me a little bit is how Kabbalah is the secrets of the Torah, the secrets of the world, right? So these Kabbalah gurus say it's for everyone no matter what. To me, I still think it's our Torah and specifically directed to Jews who have an extra neshama. Who have a neshama. Non-Jews
I
don't
grapple with
have-
this topic a lot also. I do think it's easier for us. It's easier for us to connect to it. And I think when we learn this concept, it's not like we're learning it for the first time. It's like we're remembering it.
Right.
That's what I feel like. So we're closer to this. It could be our souls are just more higher up. I don't know. But like I wonder about this also.
Yeah, I find it so fascinating because we have a neshama. Non-Jews don't, as far as I know. That's what it says in the Tanya, in the first parak of Tanya.
I don't know. I didn't learn Tanya.
You would love it, by the way.
I know.
I'm starting to literally just go through, because we were taught, let's say, like we learned the first 10 prakim of Tanya in school, but also not in like such a, for the test we learned it.
Don't they
Now
have
I'm
like a
just
different
reading it.
level of neshama? There's like nefesh, neshama. There's different things.
Yeah, they have it says it's from like Bechinas Acharayim, like the backflow.
It could be also they don't go so deep, meaning they could wake up to the info, but they leave it. Like they'll get to a certain point and they're good.
Right.
Like Nasana was learning yesterday with his Kabbalah rabbi, and they were going into this concept, and it was very deep and super, super cool. And the rabbi was saying, like, for a lot of people, this is where they end. Like, it's good, they got it, they got life, they're fine. Yeah, but like someone who really is searching and has so much depth, that's why some Jews are going to like Buddhists or whatever, because we have so much of that hunger and such a soul that we're going to try to fill it anywhere.
Until you're really connected to your source.
Yeah. So I think that's what it is. What's the first thing you notice when you walk into someone's house?
Oh my gosh, that's such a good question. People like apologize, like, oh, my house is messy. I don't even look at the mess, right? It's really just all the decor. And the style of like, what am I greeted to?
Right.
Like, is it just an empty wall, or is it like, oh, it's decorated. Oh, this is you. It's so unique. Like I see everything, nothing misses me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I take it all in a split second from the corner of my eye.
I love
you don't
that.
even realize.
This I know the answer. Floor to ceiling curtains or Roman shades?
Floor to ceiling curtain.
Right. What's the favorite object in your own home?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, I have this table. It doesn't photograph well because it just doesn't look amazing when you photograph it. I've tried so many times, so I get it. But it's really a door from Bali, India, a palace from a palace,
That's
and it has
so
a glass
cool.
on top. I got it off of, it was featured in a magazine like 3 times, flown in from Australia to the Hamptons, and then the guy just didn't have space anymore for it, put it on Facebook Marketplace, and I found
Wow.
it years ago, and I was still living in an apartment.
Oh my
I brought
gosh.
it to my apartment, and then it came with me to my house,
Wow.
and I see it staying with me forever.
Wow.
It's
That's
very
so
cool.
cool.
It's very cool.
What's more important to you, comfort or cohesion? Practicality, I guess. But like I know the answer.
Wait, comfort or practicality? Or
Comfort or cohesiveness? That was the question.
like in looks? Like in the house?
In the house.
Oh, cohesiveness. Like that it's all pulled together.
Right.
Like my husband wants a recliner, and I told him I'll get it for him in this house so we don't have to get it in the next house. But
That's
like
so
I
funny.
can't. But he's like, I just want to be comfortable and have my own space and kick back. The men, they love a recliner, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I know. It's so
I should
ugly.
have done it years ago for him so he could get it out of his system. Yeah.
That's so funny. So I'm like a mix of both. Like I do need the comfort. If it's not, then it's not. Like because like I told you, like I want like rugs and carpets, and you're like, ew. I'm like, no, it needs to be cozy.
Right. But like it could end but like what's wrong with this when you have a little bit of space?
I don't know. Like
You
let's
don't
say
love
that my
that?
carpet upstairs in the hallway, like that's gonna be, it's just gonna have to be like at least a runner.
Yeah, runner.
Okay, fine. I
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
But like I would like to just have the whole thing
I
carpet.
know. I do see some beautiful things, but somebody said a really good point, so I think you'll appreciate that. Imagine you have a carpet in your bedroom and you have your bathroom right off and you're coming in, that's such a mold fest. Like your wet feet are going onto your carpet every single day. So it's a little gross. So this way you have your like little area of wood.
I hear. This is a funny question, and I think we could end with this. As a mom, I have like the hardest time. My house is always spotless and could be amazing in design and everything. My car is a train wreck. Like, what does your car look like?
Okay, so my husband says my car is so messy. It's not the level. I've seen your reels with your cars. It's not, because here's the thing. I'm easygoing. Like, I don't mind if my house becomes a mess, but like, I don't care to go to sleep, let's say, if the toys weren't cleaned up, let's say, but crumbs get to me. Like, I need to be able to walk in my house barefoot and not feel crumbs. So
Oh,
I'll
I hope
sleep,
so.
right?
It's a bit, but it's the feel that I can't stand, and also it's knowing that a bug can come. That freaks me
Yeah, yeah,
out.
yeah.
But
And
in
the
your car, you
ants.
can't.
That's
There's
true.
no bugs in the
That's
car.
true. But I get grossed out from like dirtiness. Like I do. So I have a lot of stuff in my car. Like all my
Yes,
design
designers
clients,
have
right?
crazy stuff.
So that's like, oh my gosh, it's such a mess. It's all my stuff. It's her samples and the samples and that.
Right, it's just stuff around.
But we can end with this. We bought out our car, and then I was like, I don't want to buy out a minivan. Like, ew, we have it because of convenience of children, right? But
Right.
why? I don't want that to be my car. I'd
No.
rather just lease it, right?
No, a midheaven in Aquarius can't drive a minivan.
Oh my gosh. So, and then basically, okay, it got scratched up because I live in like an alley. I have to go through an alleyway and go through like this much space for my car. I have this much space on each side to pull out. So the amount of scratches I had on it, and then it was crashed into it. Like somebody
Oh,
had a
wow.
car crash. It was like, it got like messed. Like I had a piece of green tape on it. I'm like, I can't, I can't do this. So we just sold the car. We actually made money on it, and now I have a new minivan. But at
Oh,
least it's a
wow.
new minivan.
Oh, wow.
So it's just so funny. I want it to like look as normal as could be,
Right.
You know. But like it gets messy, and then we clean it out.
I hear that.
It's not like a wreck.
I know. I need to work on myself. My kids are like, "Can we get a car wash?" I'm like, "Ugh, I'm so lazy." All right. It's so much
funny.
fun, Brochie. I
That
love
was
this
really fun.
conversation.
Same. Thank you for having me.